morning, it's Doink here from the Illidan server guild. It dies today. We're now 7 for 8. I was looking bored online today and was looking for DPS guide in comparison to what I was pulling because I'm not really happy with my DPS, but I couldn't find one. So I thought I'd put an informative one out there. The ones I watched were kind of wrong in some aspects, but kind of not. First, we'll talk about stat priority. Your stat priority is going to be intellect, hit slash spirit to hit cap. Haste is greater than but equal to mastery, and then crit. So basically, you're gonna gem all intellect, straight up intellect for all the sockets that are gonna give you a substantial amount of intellect. Like, let's see my pants. 30 intellect, so I gemmed for the socket bonus with haste. You're gonna reforge for hit off a crit, and mastery on stuff that you have haste already, and haste that you have mastery on already. I use Ask Mr. Robot for my reforging guide. It seems to be working. Gets me to the right amount of hit that I need instead of trying to figure out myself. I know there's an add-on out there that does it for you. Don't know off the top of my head or Hunter uses it. But next thing we're gonna do is talents. This is my talents. I know some people are taking out of convection and putting into elemental warding for the so much raid damage that's going out on like madness and warlord and ultraxion. Also, some people putting in reverberation to increase their totem length. I've been thinking about doing this because, especially in your size, running into slimes, I've run into the problem of outranging my totems, and it kind of sucks. But other than that, it's pretty cookie cutter spec for any LE Shaman. I know a couple are running 2 specs with reverberation and change glyphs, which brings me to glyphs. You want to run, obviously, a glyph of Unleashed Lightning is awesome. Running while casting Lightning Bolt is a huge DPS increase instead of running and not being able to cast at all. Then you want to get Glyph of Lightning Bolt, which increases the damage you deal by your Lightning Bolt. Another DPS increase. Now, some people will argue that Lava Burst Glyph is over Flame Shock, but from the testing that has been done and the theory crafting, Flame Shock is better, especially when you get high enough haste, which will give you more seconds on your Flame Shock. It allows you to get more fulminates in before reapplying Flame Shock. And then after that, it's all what you want. A mandatory one though is Glyph of Lightning Shield, so that if you do get hit by shit, your Lightning Shield won't go away, and you can just keep applying it. With the reduced cooldown on Chain Lightning, I go for Glyph of Chain Lightning, so that it hits more DPS targets, especially for those AoE bosses such as Warlord, and Spina helps for a little bit for the Bloods. And although I don't use Thunderstorm that much, besides for AoEing, and if I die to get mana back, or on your side when the mana void is out, it's still useful. And then the rest are just your own preference. Next we'll talk about rotation. From what people have argued, Unleashed Elements is a DPS loss for Elemental Shamans, unless you're on the move. So I don't use that in your rotation unless you're going to be moving, and you can make up the DPS for that. But otherwise it's Flame Shock, keep totems down, keep Searing Totem down unless you're going for, unless you have your Flame Elemental out. And then it's just Lava Burst, Chain Lightning, not Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. Lava Burst when you get applied either Lava Surge or get off cooldown. Apply Flame Shock. If you see that number below my character, that's my Lightning Shield stacks. You want to hit Lightning Shield between 7 and 9 stacks so you don't over proc for Fulminate, because then you'll lose stacks. You lose the chance to get a stack of Lightning Shield. And that's pretty much the rotation, besides for popping cooldowns. Just keep this up. Alright, now we'll do a DPS test. Let's see how this goes. Get some music going. If it will start up.
Much as the tongue cannot taste the tongue, nor can my brain taste the pain of ignorance.
Alright, we'll stop the DPS test there. Another thing I noticed is that your lava burst is always going to be priority over fulminate. Flame shock priority over everything else. Same with searing totem. I believe that's it for this test. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments. Hopefully I'll be posting more videos in the future about different classes, even maybe more Ellie Shamans. So peace out.